Hello and welcome to the Derby County preview, where I'll be talking about Derby County taking on Reading in the FA Cup 5th round. I'm going to start a bit differently. Instead of saying injury news and what I'll be doing and stuff like that, I'll just be saying the fixtures, what are coming up. What are on Saturday, Sunday and Monday, and the draw as well. So let's start off. Before I start off with this, I do want to say that this is I've got some big injury news to tell you, including Chris Martin. I've got big injury news to tell you about Sean Barker. Big injury news to tell you about George Thorne. And little injury news to tell you about Johnny Russell and Raul Albentoso. Let's see. But you have to wait till until we get onto that after this bit to find out some. So the first game is at 12:45 on Saturday, which is West Brom versus West Ham. I think West Ham are going to win 1-0. Then after that, these are 3 o'clock. Blackburn versus Stoke. I think Blackburn are going to win 1-0. Derby versus Reading. I think that's going to be a 3-1 win to Derby. And then at 5:30, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. I think Liverpool are going to win 1-0. On Sunday, the 15th of Feb, it's at 12:30. Aston Villa versus Leicester. That's going to be a 1-1. Now this one is quite of a funny one, really. Bradford versus Sunderland. Bradford knocked out Chelsea in the 4th round. If you haven't seen that game, I bet you. I encourage you to check that out. It was an absolute magnificent. But if you're watching this, you probably have watched that. I think Bradford are going to win 1-0. Sorry. Arsenal versus Middlesbrough. This is another massive game because Middlesbrough beat Man City at the Etihad 2-0. Arsenal beat Brighton at Brighton. So I'm going to go Arsenal are going to win this one 1-0. And then Preston versus Man U. I am going to say Preston versus Man U. I am going to say Preston are going to lose 2-0 to Man U. So that is that for you. That's the fixtures. Now we go on to the stuff we all want to know. Is about Derby County. So let's start off with some injury news occurring. Chris Martin, Derby's talisman up front, who's Derby's top scorer this season so far. He was our top scorer last season, but he will not be our top scorer if he's injured for 4 weeks. He will not be scoring goals for 4 weeks because he has a hamstring problem. But before Darren Bent came here, I was thinking, if Martin gets injured like he has now with his hamstring problem, he will be missed big time. He's one of the players that Derby will miss because we had no one. We had Quain Thomas, but he couldn't do the job. He's only 19 or 18, I can't quite remember. Then we have that's all we have really. What I think we would have done, we would have played 2 up front with people like Johnny Russell and Jamie Ward together, or people like that, or Thomas Ince up front on his own. We never know. But now we've got Darren Bent, I think we're alright, we're safe, we're chilled. So we've got Darren Bent, but if he gets injured, who do we have? Will he invest in the emergency loan window? Who knows? Now, we've got another injury news is, we'll just do a little one now, is Johnny Russell. They don't think he's going to make a return tomorrow, but hopefully he will, you never know. It's an FA Cup game, maybe give him 10 minutes near the end, if we're winning, which I hope so. George Thorne, this is the news I've been excited to say. He could be making a return tomorrow in the FA Cup, and he is buzzing for it. So, yeah, that's good news for Derby. And this is massive news. I know you probably forgot who this person is, but Sean Barker, he has played his first game for the youth team. And he could be back. They expect him to be back by the end of the month, which is cracking news. Raul Albentoso, we don't know with him. I haven't heard much news about him. Hopefully he could play tomorrow. I don't know. But that's all the news. Now people who will be missing for the game. Chris Martin's going to be missing. I think Raul Albentoso is going to be missing, and I think Johnny Russell's going to be missing. I also know that Thomas Ince is going to be missing. That's it. Jesse Lingard, I think he's missing as well. But so my predicted team in goal, Kelly Roos. And then I think it's going to be Warnock, Shotton, Keogh and Buxton, Omar Mascarell, Bryson and Hendricks, Ward, Dawkins and Ben up top. That's my prediction. I think George Vaughan will come off the bench in the 75th minute to make his return. Just a quick note, I will be doing a few polls on this description, on the thing at the bottom. One of them will be first person to score for Derby. I'll be doing prediction for scores. Then I will also be doing the games, who you think's going to win or draw in the games. That's a few. You might be surprised if I put some more on, but check them out. I want you to check them out for me. So that's it really. I am definitely vlogging tomorrow if I go, and I really want to go because I want to see George Vaughan make his return. So I'll be vlogging, then the review will be on Monday, and then on Tuesday I will be giving you the draw special. Or would it be on Monday? I might show you on Monday, but maybe tomorrow I'll be doing my prediction draw, and you can do that as well. So please leave a like. It is very, very helpful. Please subscribe if you're new, and goodbye.